National Rural Employment Guarantee Scheme. This is introduced by the government so many years back, but this demand for the work under MGNREGA saw a decrease of 11% in April, suggesting reduced dependence on the centre's flagship rural job scheme for livelihood. This scheme, Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Scheme, reduced the demand for the work under the National Rural Employment Guarantee Scheme reduced by 11%, which shows the dependence on the Rural Employment Guarantee Scheme is a good symptom, so that the employment is generated in some other sectors, and that caused to reduce the work order in the National Rural Employment Guarantee Scheme. This is a good symptom that dependence is reduced. The dependence MGNREGA work demand in April stood at 23.2 million, down from 26.1 million in April 2021. This means when compared to April month of 2021 and April month of 2022, the work demand is reduced from 26 million days to 23.2 million days. Individual demand also fell by 13% to 32.8 million from 37.8 million individual who demand work under the scheme a year ago. Means the people depending upon the employment in rural sector also reduced by 13% from 37.8 million to 32.8 million working days. This is a good symptom. I stated earlier that the dependence on government rural employment scheme is a good symptom, showing the symptom of economic growth in other sectors of manufacturing, other employment generating sectors of manufacturing, agriculture, infrastructure development, service sectors also. The work demand in April throughout the year, also the work demand is declined, suggesting a gradual return to the labor market. I stated earlier, people's rural employment guarantee scheme dependence reduced from to other, returning gradually to other labor markets. The government has fixed its labor budget on a percentage work to be generated under the Rural Employment Guarantee Scheme at 227.6 crores. Whereas the economic recovery seen in the last few quarters, we expect more and more workers to move back to industrial towns for work. As stated earlier, many, because of economic recovery and also the demand for goods improved due to exports opportunities, the workers' dependence on Rural Employment Guarantee Scheme reduced, and the worker job opportunities shifted back to industrial towns for work. This budget allocation seen was 73,000 crore, same as 21-22. Revised estimate was 98,000 crores, though the actual spending on the scheme shot up to 1,06,518 crores. Budgetary allocation for Rural Employment Guarantee Scheme was retained at 70,000 crores for 21-22, but actual expenditure was 1,06,548 crores. The capital expenditure for 22-23 is proposed to be increased by 35% to 7.5 lakh crores. Capital investment also help in creating employment opportunities, inducing enhanced demand for manufacturing inputs from large industries and MSMEs. The central government's approach to increase the capex capital expenditure has improved the job opportunities in many rural sectors as well as urban sectors, so that the opportunities and demand enhanced for manufacturing sector inputs as well as manufacturing sector from large and medium MSME sector also. Last 2 years, the Indian economy has seen effect due to pandemic situation. Now the labor market is going to reaching the near normal to the pre-pandemic situation. The labor market will be near normal in the short term and will get better in coming months with improvement in demand following higher allocation to MSMEs. Central government is contributing more for capital expenditure and also helping to the manufacturing sector, maybe it is a large industry sector or MSME. With this, the industrial sector will improve its demand for job opportunities, also as well as the government spending on capital infrastructure also will increase the demand for job opportunities, also create job opportunities. This is due to the demand. Because of this increase in demand from manufacturing sector as well as infrastructure sector, agriculture sector, the dependence on National Rural Employment Guarantee Scheme has reduced by 11%. This is a good symptom. It should reduce because rural employment guarantee only to the people who are underemployed or unemployed. But if these opportunities are available in other sectors, the employment requirement, the job requirement may be reduced in the National Rural Employment Guarantee Scheme, which is a good symptom that will enhance the opportunities as well as savings for the economy to increase the expenditure on capital services, capital infrastructure and other manufacturing sectors, which create employment, additional employment opportunities, job opportunities, so that the new employment opportunities are created and utilized by the people who are using the job opportunities under National Rural Employment Guarantee Scheme. Means the employment opportunity will be shifted from National Rural Employment Guarantee Scheme to the other employment generation sectors, wealth creation sectors of infrastructure, agriculture, manufacturing sector. This is a good symptom for the economy. This is a good beginning for the current financial year 22-23 and also good for the economy for the coming period.